Welcome back to CBR MTG. Last matchup of the night is Addie on Jund and Lockie Saunders on Aluren. Saunders, Aluren, just standard list.
Yeah, I had a decision whether I was going to play Flare tonight or I was going to play Aluren. Have Shane Storm deck with Aluren proxied over the top, which he played a couple weeks ago, and I was like, yeah, let's play some garbage creatures and attack with them kind of thing. This deck is it's actually very interesting in its current form because obviously the deck has existed for ages with Imperial Recruiter and been fueled by Imperial Recruiter. Now we have Recruiter of the Guard, which is a lot like Imperial Recruiter, except it has a toughness restriction of 2 or less as the creature it finds, as opposed to a power restriction, which does lead to some deck building differences, and I think ultimately those deck building differences have been for the better. Because you're using Arctic Merfolk instead of Dreamstalker. Now, Arctic Merfolk is 1 and a blue for a 1/1, has a kicker, return a creature card from under your control to your hand.
Yeah.
And it comes into play with a +1/+1 counter, and it's a 1/1. So this leads to an ability to, instead of Dreamstalker coming into play, having a trigger, your opponent can kill your guy, and then you have to bounce something else.
Yeah.
What you can actually do is kind of steal your guy back before your opponent can even have a chance to respond. And even if they have something that counters your Arctic Merfolk, you can still, as a kicker cost, get that recruiter back.
Yeah.
Which is really quite valuable.
It's quite cute.
It's
an interesting,
even less ability to interact with your guys.
Yeah. Now, Chris Addie's Jund list. So, Chris, I think we've had him on before playing Pox potentially, but he also brings Jund along every now and then. He's definitely a favourite deck of his, with Dark Confident on the board there and him revealing a land to Dark Confident.
This becomes a common theme in the match, actually. He just, I think he took maybe 10 damage from Dark Confident over the course of the night.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I played against Chris Addie Jund a couple of weeks ago, and I think it was like 7 in a row before he started setting up his Dark Confidant flips that it was just lands. And I was just like, are you serious? This is just dumb.
Yeah. It was super.
It's the most like saltiest thing. Yeah. Like I just got so like, ugh,
man, following up that Liliana of the Veil with the Leovold there is sweet. He's like just killed your Baleful Strix and
he does it again.
Wasteland a really powerful card in the matchup as well. He just like has so many good cards against you. Punishing Fire being insane.
Punishing Fire working insanely well with Liliana also.
Yeah.
You just being able to get it back with Grove is very powerful.
Does he have a 3rd Lily in his hand?
Yes.
Oh man.
So many a Lily. But it's like, I think Jund is just a pretty good deck.
Yeah, I mean, it's like certainly not bad.
Bolt the Leovold, draw another Leovold off that bolt.
Obviously, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I did actually consider forcing still. Because it would mean that he wouldn't be able to wasteland me that turn without me drawing another card.
Yeah, true.
Unfortunately, the theme here is I've drawn an Aluren, and I'm going to struggle to assemble a land to cast it.
That's a little disappointing.
Yeah, it's tough. It is tough.
Yeah, he gets to pressure your mana and like...
Also, I knew about the wasteland, so it's very possible I should have just forced it.
That's true.
Because him wasting me off of black means I can't actually cast Leovold at the moment unless I draw another fetch or another black source. I do have a Brainstorm in my hand, I believe, but yeah, him wasting me again is just like pretty tough.
Yeah, doesn't seem. It seems perfectly okay for Chris and just extra bad for you at this point in time.
Yeah, you got a lot of 3-drops in hand.
Yep.
Yeah. Even the intuition I have to find the 4th land, I now need another land to cast, and having that Leovold in play means that I would have drawn a card for each of those wastelands. They still would have happened, but it means that I get to see more cards, and I have a better chance of finding the ability to get to 4 lands. And here we see Liliana coming down again, just being able to take another one of my cards out of my hand, pretty much.
Yeah, that doesn't seem bad at all. That seems like a perfectly fine move. Yeah, no, it's...
Yeah, those 4 stones going to waste anyway, like...
Yeah.
They're just not doing anything else in the match.
Yeah,
Punching
I believe
fire
here
in the bin.
I may have brainstorm locked myself. But I have a Deathrite Shaman, but
It's just not long
Chris,
for this world.
Chris has the Punishing Fire to take care of it.
Yeah.
Also the
And the
if
Liliana.
they're so inclined. So it's just my decision to not force the lightning bolt and keep the Lay Vault in play is kind of punished me a lot.
Ooh, does he plus Lily discarding the Punishing Fire and then getting it back, or does he not actually have it in hand?
It's in,
It's in the graveyard.
He put it in.
it's
He put it
right,
in
sure.
on the second
previous
Liliana.
one, sure.
Yeah.
Okay, I just missed that.
Yeah,
Okay,
so-
that would have been incredibly so much value.
He has an excess land in hand to discard anyway.
Sure.
He's just strong.
Who even needs land, right? I mean,
Yeah,
He
this deck
can-
kind of just functions on getting 2 for 1s.
I mean, we can
Yeah.
see
Lots of
Chris
value.
suffering from a bit of decision fatigue here because he just has so many ways to kill me.
yeah,
He can pulse the Deathrite. He can punish the Deathrite. He can use the Liliana to kill the Deathrite that way. He can cast the Dark Confidant. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just real bad here. Is he
Is
taking
that
4 here off Bloodbraid? But
taking 9 off the death rate, I think.
the Bloodbraid, sorry, the
Dark Confidant.
Like, the Dark Confidant, sorry, yeah, in total.
yeah.
yeah. But he's like,
Unfortunately,
but
it's
he's just,
like,
but he's just like
so
not
far
behind.
ahead. Exactly.
Like he's taken 9 life off the Dark Confidant, but he's just not behind, and it's just like so apparent. Especially like if we're going just off board state, he's got a better board state currently. Hand,
Card
like
advantage and-
what's in hand, and it's just like Bloodbraid.
Even like the engine of the Punishing Fire
I mean-
already being online, it's just crazy.
And just making thoughts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Just as it's over, he's just attacking.
just
for,
deciding no Gary, no.
Yeah.
So I mean, sideboarding. That's I think we saw the Abyss. No, chains.
Chains
Yes, he likes to bring in chains against brainstorm decks. So he takes out his Sylvan Library and brings in the chains.
Yeah.
He also brings in choke against me, which is pretty harsh.
Yeah, not bad. Doesn't seem bad at all.
What are you
What's he gonna
running
take
now?
out? We'll see what comes through.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the cards in his deck are just not bad against you.
Yeah.
Yeah, just Abrupt Decay kind of sucks because you have enough removal spells to kill the creatures, whereas Abrupt Decay doesn't actually like the fact that it can hit things that aren't creatures doesn't actually matter because all you want is Aluren.
I mean, I see you showing us what you were boarding in and
it
out,
was like
but
a
it was
painful
just
truth
like
or
So this is a
something.
bit quick. I think I bought it out of Cabal Therapy. At least a Cabal Therapy.
at least the Cabal. Yeah, I definitely saw at least one Cabal Therapy come out there. I did not see what came in at all.
Maybe an Intuition.
Yeah, Cabal Therapy seemed pretty garbage.
But I mean, what would you board in knowing? I mean, just here and now in this very moment, 3 Abrupt Decay, 2 Garbage Flowers, 3 Fairy Macabres, 2 Flusterstorm, 1 Loaming Shaman, 1 Oars of Pontiff, 1 Rex Sage, a Sylvan Library, and a Click.
I think I'm bringing in like Library Sage and maybe a Decay.
I was
Yeah, I
gonna
was
say,
to
you don't
say-
like the decays?
Decay.
It's like every card in his deck except for like.
Yeah, I just don't actually care about
BBA.
any of the cards in his deck. I don't really think about Choke because like, although I have Islands in my deck, it's like, Choke is not actually like, it's not really what you want to be doing against me.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem
Yeah.
like awful though. Like that game, it would have been insane, obviously.
Well,
and you can just wasteland the other lands, right? And
It's unclear
choke you out.
because like spending a turn, you only get maximum value out of Choke if you choke me while I'm tapped out.
yeah,
I have Death Rights. I have a bunch of other lands that aren't islands. If I care about Choke, I can fetch around it really easily. Because
sure.
I only need 2 green. I only need green
Yeah.
to function.
So
I don't need blue to function.
yeah. But my reasoning is that like he'll kill your death rights. Like your death rights won't live. The chances are
Sure.
they just won't live.
Sure.
And
But if he expends
Like,
all
it
of his
ju-
removal spells, that gives me a window to land Aluren and
not if he's like also wastelanding you, right? And
It's
that's
un-
like what his deck does.
It's
And if
unclear.
it- yeah.
That's what you were about to
it's
say.
unclear. It's unclear. Because if he's attacking my mana, he's not disrupting my hand potentially, and all I really need to do is get Aluren.
I mean, all he's got to do is thought seize you there, right?
Yeah, but he can't Thought Season and Wasteland me in
On turn 1.
Yeah, exactly. I
mean, he can give it his best.
I was playing Aluren a while ago before they printed this white recruiter, and I really like the Tinderwall build.
Tinderwall?
As a way to just slam that turn 2 Aluren.
Yeah, okay. And then maybe win the game or just like cast a Death Ray Shaman off it or something.
Yeah. I played Aluren during the Coiling Oracle Raven Familiar years.
Right.
Coiling Oracle, you may well know. However, Raven Familiar is 2 and a blue for a 1/2 flyer with Echo. So that means in your upkeep, you got to pay 2 and a blue again to keep it around.
Yeah.
And you look at the top 3 cards of your library, pick one and put it into your hand, and the rest go on the bottom. So it's kind of like a Ponder on a Guy.
Yeah.
Blocks Delver real well and then dies.
So were you hiding Parasitic Strix or you just don't need it?
I just don't need it.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Do you just want to...
I just want to put it back in the
recruit
deck,
up
and
or
if it gets
something?
Thought Season Death Ride, I can't win.
Yeah.
So I don't want it to be in my hand.
Okay,
Yeah.
Sure. Utterly
At
reasonable.
this point in time, it's just
Parasitic Strix is very, very safe in the deck.
Yeah.
yeah, definitely.
How many basic lands are you running? Just 2? Yeah,
Forest
okay.
and Island.
That's quite good. I mean, that's another reason you just wouldn't care too much about Joke. I didn't realize the deck could actually afford to play them, but I guess it is quite mid-rangey.
You don't actually really want to like cast your recruiters or whatever. So you're actually really in like a bug decks.
Yeah.
But most of the bug decks can play like 1 to 2 basics.
That's a powerful turn too.
Wasteland
Bob. Yeah.
Wasteland Bob, yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's so classic of Jund.
Yeah. It has it. The reason you play this kind of like Deathrite Wasteland deck is like you can set up what I think is one of the best plays in Legacy, which is the turn 1 Deathrite into Waste You Him You.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's just incredibly.
That's
powerful.
not, yeah. It's...
Or like against some like a little combo deck with Thoughtseize him.
Yeah.
Or him and then Thoughtseize. Whichever.
Either way, it's there's definitely so many advantages to playing this sort of deck, and then it does have downfalls, but I think in our meta it sits pretty well.
Yeah.
Definitely.
It's just consistent, right? That's why you play Jund.
It also like fills a gap of there not being very many like mid-rangey decks, like value-based decks. A lot of combo and a lot of like Delver sort of strategies.
Yeah, definitely.
Very little control outside of like myself and now you, I guess.
Yeah. This is where I'm making Chris aware of the fact that I'm going to block if he attacks.
Forest
We have
Island.
Leovold, Ponder, and Recruiter.
Yeah.
As well as 3 lands back there, 2 of which are basics.
Nice.
What's he gonna take? Leovold. Yeah.
Yeah.
Seems utterly reasonable.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you want to cast a Recruiter, then you've got to open up your mana base even more.
Yep.
So,
Punishing Fire. Get in there.
yeah, the hand
Draw
looking really
monsters.
weak without the Leovold. Even with it, really.
Even with it, it's just
Unfortunately,
shit.
yeah, Leovold just actually not
Here I
stopping
think I
Bob.
should have pondered first rather than playing the Balfour Strix.
Yeah.
Just kind of choose what I have access to.
Yep. Next time you get
It is what it is.
you get fetch land brains.
You play what you play, right? Decision's what you decide, I should say.
He is.
Forgot how to speak English.
Yeah, I mean, sort of just like he still doesn't have all that much going on, right? Like he is playing the control role, taking away a life total, but not. I mean, the punishing fire is obviously incredibly strong, but just it's not. It doesn't actually have that many targets, right?
Yeah.
And it's not doing everything that it does in some matchups like elves. It just wins the game. As opposed to in this matchup where it just like is niggling and annoying. Obviously still quite good.
Yeah.
It's with the use of the trop there instead of the island. You just want...
It doesn't matter.
Sure.
Land. So Bob gets good.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, both games Bob has been like the card that has won him the game, really.
Yeah.
Which is, another reason why I would have considered Abrupt K. because that guy's insane. Like if you like you're not gonna like as quickly as possible do the combo really a lot of the time because he's just gonna have ways to stop you. So just having a way of stop him from getting insane card advantage and being able to consistently like thought season him and crap like that.
Yeah,
seems reasonable.
Yeah.
But I suppose there's the arguments there either way.
Oh, I see now. I was trying to figure out what was happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just getting the him on.
Yeah, that's
pretty good. Me being forced to brainstorm a response, hiding some cards, which makes my first hand a lot.
What were you hiding? Like what actually matters?
Recruiter.
Is it just the recruiter?
Just the brainstorm, to be honest.
Just to use it, sure.
Yeah. I don't want to get hemmed. Recruiter, I guess, is like semi-valuable.
Because you can just like.
You get double recruiter in hand, though.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, recruiter. I mean, it's not good before combo. Really, that great before.
No, I like putting
Just
one
blocks.
back and then
Yeah.
and then hoping the other one doesn't get hit, so you can just do both of them and see what happens.
Do 3 recruiter force.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not a bad random.
I believe he
random
took
roll.
the 2 spells out of my hand,
Yeah.
which is a bit unfortunate.
So you were more interested in reducing the clock than preventing him from getting more card advantage?
Yes.
Okay. Why is that?
He already has like 100 cards up. He's
Sure.
already so many cards up. He has 6 cards in hand, so
But he could get even more.
he could.
More. Definitely seems like a bit of a beating. Like, I think just like a lot of games you see Chris play,
Chris trying to
it's
force
just
you to
like
shuffle your deck for no.
No, I'm just like
Yeah, exactly.
And then getting a
I guess he didn't know
Arctic
you were playing
Merfolk.
that. Sure.
Here's me Arctic Mofoking my recruiter back to my hand.
So much value. 5
Unfortunately
mana,
for
play an
me,
Arctic Merfolk.
this plays very well into his choke.
oh yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh man.
No.
Yeah, I didn't see him draw that one.
I think he's had it in his hand for a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, he just like his
That's-
hand is pretty ridiculous. Also,
And,
he
like,
can choose to just apply more pressure or be more controlling.
The him taking the choke, the him taking the force as well
Was a beating, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, just like getting put down to 1 land in a deck that needs to get to 4.
Honestly, it's just really at this point the game is over, right?
Yes, I desperately need to get to find an Aluren. Which
How many
is like really difficult as it is.
fetchable lands do you even have left in the deck? Probably because in your graveyard and exile pile there's probably.
So you got
There's an underground sea and 2 fetches there.
Yeah, I'm just wondering what's
Like
next.
I have 3 drops, 3 Cs, sorry, 2 Cs.
and it just went downhill from that choke.
Yeah. I'm pretty much dead here. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think.
Here we are, figuring out the power of time both as it clocks me in the face.
Clock.
It's just a
Yeah, this
classic
is
kind of John style of just
It's kind of
grinding you
sad to
down
see the beating.
beating you in the face while it does it.
Yeah.
But it's great to see Jund because we haven't. I don't think we've seen Jund on.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen it
on
at all,
footage
actually.
yet. So it's really great to see it on footage, and I like how it plays. It's always I always get beat to death.
It's
by
kind
it.
of been like superseded by like Maverick, not Maverick. What am I talking about? Like 4-color loam strategies.
Yeah.
It seems to be just the new version of this deck, really. Lachlan being a trooper and playing this matchup. So we
Yeah,
can see.
Well, you never know.
I drew an Aluren, right? So,
but
but
so
I
close.
was just dead on
It's so
board,
close.
Yeah.
I mean, 2, 4,
I'm on 8.
8.
So
Yeah,
And
you
he's
just
got
got-
8. 9.
Bob's and Goy for alone just kill me.
Yeah.
I just wanted to see if he could just get
God.
50 as usual.
Oh my god. Just throw
Just-
them to the ground. I don't deserve these.
Recruiter, yeah, get that
Don't even
that
have
blocker
the
in there.
white sauce.
I do have a Savannah in my deck I could fetch.
Oh sure.
But
Okay.
he would just punish it and kill me, so it's kind of irrelevant.
Yeah. So,
Yeah,
I
okay.
mean, we didn't
Yep,
get to
yep,
see Aluren do what Aluren
No,
does, but
we
we
did
definitely
not.
got to see Jund.
Earlier
Jund.
in the night, I did get to show people what Aluren does as my opponent cast Show and Tell, and I put an Aluren.
2 decays.
So,
Oh,
yeah.
Past lock.
That's
Past
nice.
I love-
disagreed with me.
Yeah. There you go.
yeah. I mean,
Can't-
it had to be 2 decay, like at least a decay.
Yeah, for sure.
If you didn't, I would have probably smacked you.
Yeah.
No.
They seem good, right? Like just like always.
It's
fun.
unfortunate there isn't any sneak and show no matter, because that makes Aluren a lot better. Because I love playing Aluren against people playing show and tell, because I think they're gonna win. They really don't.
No, they just
straight up
yeah.
fucking lose. It's just fantastic.
I think Angus wants to bring like show and tell.
Yeah.
Or yeah,
Sneak
like,
and show.
sneak and show, and
I
like
think there's like Dunn
some
has
shit.
it or something, and then there might be somebody else who has it proxied, but
Yeah.
it's
It's
kind
just
of
been
underplayed
an
in the meta. It's like
unpopular choice, right?
Yeah.
Same with Miracles, right? Nobody plays Miracles.
both like two
yeah,
of the
I've kind
best
of
decks.
stopped playing
If-
miracles
if
now. I'm
you-
back to D&T. It's
Yeah,
just like
That's fair. It's a very like difficult deck that really takes a long time.
It's
You
not
have
just-
to put so much into
it's
it.
not just that. It's mainly the fact that I bought all of the APAC Australia lands,
And
I'm
then
like,
got given
and then
the-
I
the
and I
promo
and then I got like
cards for
given
D&T.
like foil promo cards. I'm like, well, I can't not play my like pimp deck now.
Yeah.
I gotta show people my sick Uluru lands.
Yeah. Exactly.
Just so once I've shown them off enough, I'll probably go back to miracles.
yeah.
But yeah,
Once we peep those things on coverage, right?
yeah.
That's
Yeah, once I get a good matchup on
Ooh,
coverage,
yeah.
we'll be fine.
Let's
I,
get back
I
on
had a
that.
matchup against Jund on coverage where I
No-
made
no, with
so
the
many
APAC lands.
stupid. No,
Apex lands.
I think it was.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, I think it was with the APAC lands.
Okay, lit.
But yeah, no. So that was a fun and interactive game.
Oh yeah.
We get to see what John does, which was really cool. Like I said before, these deck lists will be up on cbrmtg.com if anybody wants to peep them. So yeah, any questions? Chuck us comment, whatever. And we'll reply as well as we can.
Yep.
Thank you for watching once again. We'll be back next fortnight with some more videos.